Okay, for this video, this may be my last Christmas one this year. We're 2 weeks away from Christmas. I finally got my nativity scene out, but haven't done any other decorating. But that's beside the point. For this video, this is another Steve Good pattern. This one caught my eye. I really liked it. It's a two-layer. He cut it out a 1/2 inch and with a 1/4 inch backing. Now this is, again, like the last video, it's 40% of the original. And I did that on this one because I didn't have a board wide enough without, in fact, I had to glue up to get one wide enough for this, for the 1/2 inch. So it's got a backing plate, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this as the backing plate. I'm gonna stain it to darken it a little bit. This is gonna be the top. It's a 1/2 inch. I believe it may be poplar. I'm not sure. It's just a board I had laying over there. I had to cut and put it together to make it wide enough. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna layer these together with some glue, and I'm going to cut this out, put that on and cut the outline, which will be the same more or less as that backing board piece that he made a separate pattern for. Then I'll separate it out, drill these, and cut all that out. And like I said, I'm going to stain this to darken it, then I'll glue them together and seal it up. So that's the plan. So let me get started putting those layered together and get that first cut done. Okay, so I successfully, with great difficulty, got it cut. I don't have it glued on yet. Those antlers were pretty difficult. I got down to a 2/0 blade to cut those. Seemed like everything I did, it wanted to fight me. It did break right there, but since it's going on a backing board, I was kind of expecting probably it's so fragile it might break somewhere before I finished. But I made it through without breaking the antlers off. That was my main concern. So what I got to do now, I've got to glue it on. The second, and maybe even more challenging, was getting the pattern off without breaking anything. Did that very carefully, had a pair of tweezers and that blue tape underneath the pattern it's got very good adhesive, but I got it done. I prevailed. So now I'm gonna glue it on and I'll seal it, give it a coat of something, and put a hanger on it and see what it looks like then. I kind of like the way that stain looks on that wood behind there. So let me get the gluing on it and we'll see how it'll finish up. Well, there it is. I got a bit of finish on it. I got a hanger on it. I like the way it turned out. That was a very challenging cut. Those antlers and some of these other little areas down in here were very, very fine, small cuts. And kind of had several things go wrong there as I was trying to do this. First of all, they're very delicate cuts. You had to be very careful. You can see how thin those are right in there and how small they are. And for some reason, I had some number ones I was going to use when I got to this. I'd been cutting it with 3s up to that point. So I tried to go to a 1, and every one I put in my saw broke. I may have a bad batch. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with that. That's something I'll have to deal with later. So then I moved to a 2. And the 2, for some reason, my saw didn't want to hold the 2 in the bottom holder. I finally got it to hold them well enough. I got through. I broke one halfway through. But anyway, it seemed to be several things worked against me there, but I made it through. And then once I got it cut, then I had to very carefully pull the pattern and everything off because it's very delicate. But again, I persevered, and here it is. I'm very pleased with it. I like the way it looks. I think that that stained wood looks good back there. It looks like they're flying at night, which is what it's supposed to be. So if you like that, hit the like button. That's probably going to be all the Christmas I do in this Christmas season. I'm really pleased with it. So hit the like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'm not sure what's next, but we're getting really close to Christmas, so a lot of other things going on right now. So, but thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.